See the push by Clark, and Jokic says, all right, I'll try. And then Clark pushes again. Reed comes in with a shove. No players left the benches. We saw players leave the benches in Game 4, but none of those players really got involved in anything, so there were no suspensions. There were just fines afterwards, along with the 2 ejections. We'll see what we get here.
So the initial part of it is Jokic is objecting to the holding of Clark as he's trying to navigate the screen. But this, if Jokic, he's got 4 personal fouls. And it almost felt like Clark was recognizing, if I can get this guy upset and out of the game, it would go a long way toward our team's success. And he just gets fired up and goes right at him.
Well, these teams have played in the playoffs 3 of the last 4 years, and there have been a lot of skirmishes, a lot of post-whistle activity between these 2 teams who become fierce rivals. But again, it had been tamed tonight until now. That
could be a technical on Nas. That could be considered escalation with the push in the back.
It's a second personal on Jalen Clark. First team foul. That's all we know right now. It's a 6-point Minnesota lead with 9:47 to go. Wolves looking to eliminate Denver. San Antonio awaits the winner. Chance of kick him out from the Minnesota fans, but don't think it's going to go that far. Josh Tiven, Courtney Kirkland, J.B. DeRosa working with the outstanding crew back at the NBA offices, reviewing to make sure that they adjudicate this correctly. Let's bring in our NBA rules analyst, Steve Javie. All right, hold on, the call's coming. Now, Josh Tiven was about to grab the microphone, then he backed away.
After the foul on Clark, we have a technical foul on Clark and a technical foul on Nas Reed for his interaction with Jokic. And we have a technical foul on Jokic as well. Since there's 2 technicals on Minnesota and 1 on Denver, Denver will shoot 1 free throw and we'll resume play with Denver ball side out.
All right, let's bring in Steve Javie now. Steve, do you agree with what you just heard from Josh Tiven?
Yeah, Dave, from what I just heard is 2 technical fouls on Minnesota, 1 on Denver there. Reed is actually lucky. Reed, I'm sure they had some discussion about maybe ejection for being an escalator, because if you saw in the replay, Reed shoved Jokic in the back. So they're getting away with 2 technical fouls on Minnesota, 1 on Denver, and I agree. I do agree.
All right, Steven, that'll be a free throw here for Hardaway. This is what Steve Javie's talking about, that shove to the back by Nas Reed. Dorsey, you mentioned it. And fortunate it's just the 1 technical on Reed, even though the fans here don't like the call.